I just had these bare root pawpaw trees come in. Check it out. $3.50 each. I got 10 of them. All right, you can see these two mounds here. This is pawpaw number 1. It's a couple years old. I've whacked it and I'm letting it kind of bush out. And pawpaw number 2 is right here. You can see it's waking up, a little thing. The graft on that died. Dug a hole here. You can see where the woods is. The ground here, it's okay. But once you get into certain sections, like, it's very swampy. See my footprint. It rained yesterday and it's still wet, even though today's been sunny and dry. But up here it wasn't as bad, so I'm just trying to find areas that aren't soaked like a sponge. And I'm also adding a little bit of dirt just to raise in my hair. Man, there just ain't enough time in the day. All right, let me get some tilapia pond water. This is my spring-fed tilapia pond that comes off of my wellhead. Just the pressure off the artesian well. So, anyways, I figure pond water is the best water to water plants with, even though that's really clean. That water probably cycles out every 24 hours or so, but there is some algae, and yeah, there's about 20-30 fish in there doing their thing. All right, so this ravine's down to a wetland, and the ground becomes very spongy, not too far from here. But I picked little high points that aren't spongy, and I add a little extra dirt. So it's pawpaw 1, pawpaw 2, pawpaw 3. There's 2 more pawpaws of these big mounds here. Those are existing. Pawpaw 4 next to my plantains that will probably never grow unless I greenhouse them, because every winter it just kind of kills them. Pawpaw, this is 5. It's just a little stick, you know, there's nothing to it, but this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. And you eventually make up your mind of like, I'm just gonna buy it, I'm gonna get it over with and establish it. Because if I don't establish it now, even though I might not ever enjoy it myself, who knows, I might move out of here in a year or 5 years, and it may take 7 or 8 years for these things to fully develop and start producing fruit. But might as well start, and for $35 I can't complain. I got actually 11 of them. They gave me an extra one, so what a good deal. Bare root. I planted 5 of them. Now I got the other 6 in pots that I'll deal with later because I work. I wish I could be a YouTube gardener that just gardens all day long. That'd be cool. Maybe one day I'll get there. I'm not betting on it. But yeah, since I can't really grow mangoes outside of the greenhouse here, I got the next best thing. The redneck mango of the South. The pawpaw. And we'll see what happens. And then the ones I have in pots, I'll probably plant out later. Maybe I'll add more dirt back here so they stay out of the ground. Like here you can see I put up a mulberry tree. I have to wrap it because the deer they love this tree. Mulberries and peaches, they just love to eat everything off of them. So if I can get it somewhat established, then I can remove the wire. It kind of looks ghetto, but you know what, it works. And here's a sour orange seedling I planted a while back. It doesn't get too much sun back here, but you know, the ground's a little higher. And then it kind of ravines down into like a little soup bowl area here. And then it further ravines down out here. And this is pretty wild. Who knows what kind of snakes and spiders and critters are out there. Next, I'm going to mulch these things and then stake them off so I don't hit them with the lawnmower. And I kind of spaced everything apart here so I can run the lawnmower in between just to keep this place cleaned up. So I have a little bit of a strategy here. And it's shaded back here. And you want to have these things in partial shade. Apparently, that's what they say. So, you know, during the second half of the day, they're not going to get much sun. Well, I mean, a lot of this doesn't get too much sun in the second half of the day. But, you know, when summertime hits, they'll get some sun past noon, but during the day they get a lot of sun the first half of the day, and it hasn't really affected fruit production because these things are just loaded. The fruit tastes really good. Peach tree's waking up. This peach tree's waking up. This one just has flowers. It hasn't pushed leaves yet, but it will be. But anyways, I hope one day to find out what a pawpaw actually tastes like. I just know I'm gonna like it because I've already seen people eating it, and I love eating fruit. I love stuff from the unknown family, like guanabanas. Pawpaw's probably gonna be the same. And they call it the mango of the South, and mango by far is my favorite fruit. Not from the grocery store, from South Florida, fresh in the summertime. Nothing beats that. And second to that, I would say, is a peach and maybe a guanabana. A peach and a guanabana are in competition with each other, but man, when I go up to the Carolinas, I can buy buckets of peaches. Last time I went up there during summertime when it was peak season, I think I spent $40 in like 3 days buying peaches, and I ate probably 90% of them. And I'd do it all over again. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time.